Welcome back, everyone, to my Let's Play Insanity Mass Effect. Really quick here, I've got an update on my upload schedule. I'm planning to upload multiplayer videos on Sunday, and I'll be uploading a single-player video of this Insanity run of Mass Effect on Thursdays. And if I have enough videos, I will upload a second video of the single-player run every week, probably on Tuesday. I can't promise that it'll be that every week. I have other stuff that I do, but that'll be the day if I do wind up getting 2 videos. So you can look forward to that in the future. We have here, you can see I've changed out Kaiden's armor and his weapons. Everybody has matching weapons. Well, except for Jenkins here. I like everyone to have matching weapons. Yeah, a lot of the inventory management stuff I'm going to do outside the normal videos. Just, that's kind of the most boring part of the game to me. But everybody has stuff to say. We're here on Eden Prime, and you may notice that it says talk there to the different people.
Oh God, what happened here?
See, they'll have a little comment on wherever you are.
Smells like smoke and death.
Usually they'll have more than one comment.
Eden Prime will never be the same again.
You can learn a little bit about them. The first thing we're going to do here is head over down to this little swampy area down here.
What the hell are those?
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
BioWare tried to make this look kind of like an alien planet, but a familiar sort of alien planet. So you've got these gas bags floating around. You've got some tree analogs that look kind of weird. You've got a little, I don't know, what is this, a pond maybe, more than a swamp? But over here, past all the rocks and everything, there's a little upgrade kit, and it has, that might be useful to me, has some stuff in it. That's especially helpful if you're just starting the game. That gives you some of your, first upgrade stuff, so that can be really helpful. We've got some dead bodies here. Ugh, let's not look at those too long.
What happened here?
Yeah, this is not looking good. We've got this whole colony here. You can see buildings off in the distance, these huge arcology buildings going way up high so they can make efficient use of the land. And then you've got all these dead bodies, and oh, we're coming up on something. Shepard figures there might be enemies. Don't see anything. Gonna motion Jenkins forward. And I love that shot there. And he is gonna die there no matter what you do. No matter what armor you put him in, no matter what you spend on him, he dies before you ever get a chance to use him. I'm gonna use sabotage right off on these guys. That'll keep them from... if sabotage overheats their weapons so they can't use them. All the guns in this, the gun technology in this, I found really, really interesting. It's all based on heat. You might notice there's something down in the corner there when I fire. And if I fire fast enough, it builds up and builds up. That implies heat is building up on my gun. And that's how the gun technology all works, is essentially the Mass Effect has made the technology, the Mass Effect light lets you accelerate these little pellets so fast that you essentially can use teeny tiny itty bitty pellets, and you don't have to really worry about ammunition. So what you have to worry about is just your gun overheating from use. And I think that's great. It's really interesting in terms of science fiction and in terms of chemistry and all that, but I guess people didn't like it, so they don't include it in the second and third game. They come up with a reason that we went back to ammunition stuff. But here's Jenkins' body.
Rip right through his shields. We're out of chance.
Poor Jenkins. We hardly knew you.
We'll see that he receives a proper
The
service
first
once
casualty
the mission is
of the
complete.
war.
But I need you to stay focused.
First man down. Richard Jenkins. Okay, and there's more enemies coming up here. The whole deal of what's going on here, the, you know, the military that they're in
I smell trouble.
is, it's called the Systems Alliance. Get your gun out, Shepard, jeez. And the Systems Alliance, the whole idea behind the Systems Alliance is that it's this, they call it a supranational government. And it's essentially kind of like, I mean, it's not really the United Nations in space. It's not really a good way to put it. It has a parliament and everything, and there's elections and stuff. But it's essentially this government that kind of rules over, or governs over all of the... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, I'm getting killed here. Okay. Meted shell. Oh, boy. Oh, this is bad. Okay. There we go. Adrenaline burst. Heal up. Stop firing at me. There we go. Whew!
Got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Okay. The Systems Alliance. So, essentially the idea is that, you know, the different nations on Earth still exist. And the Systems Alliance basically is this... The Systems Alliance governs the different colonies outside of Earth and has become kind of the galactic face of humanity, because people who grow up on Earth join the Alliance because the Alliance military, of course, goes out and protects colonies and explores and stuff like that, and is kind of like, I don't know, kind of like Starfleet, I guess. A little less optimistic, maybe, than Starfleet. Let's switch to the shotgun here. But so yeah, that's the context for all of this, is that the whole reason the Alliance is here, I thought I switched to the shotgun, is because this is basically the Alliance's job. You know, the Alliance military has outposts on all these different colonies and protects these colonies. So...
All clear.
The idea here is that Shepard and Kaiden are Alliance Marines who are, you know, the ones that actually go down to the planets and do stuff. There's a medikit over here, and then I'll come over here, and stuff will happen. And here we go. This is a new character introduction. Getting chased by these guys. Ashley's also an Alliance Marine. Her whole unit was stationed up here to protect Eden Prime. Oh, this is kind of gross. Fair warning if people want to look away. What are they doing to this guy? What is that about? We will find out, I guess. And those are the Geth! Ashley's a smart girl. She's gonna run away and get her assault rifle out while the Geth come up. Okay. And I will run in and save the day! Wow, that's really a tight spread for a shotgun. I really should be able to use a shotgun that well at that distance. Okay.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was gonna make it.
Alright, I'm gonna let the barrier go away before I talk to her, because otherwise it'll look
Negative
funny.
contacts, Commander.
There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm just waiting for the duration to end, because otherwise she's gonna look funny in the cutscene. That's kind of how the stuff works here. Let's save while I'm waiting. Okay, there we go. It's ending.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns. Nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh, man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, ma'am. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
She seems like a good, competent soldier. Let's have her come along.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for
And
payback.
she's got stuff to tell me, too.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in
Now,
school.
see, it makes sense for her to say
They're
that.
synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
Even
I don't
bigger
know.
than the actual discovery
They
of
set up
mass
camp near the
effect.
beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Although, I guess that they could have meant for the whole galaxy, not just humans. I mean, the rest of the galaxy had discovered the Mass Effect a long time ago, so...
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Move out!
There's a couple spots here where what I'm gonna get is gonna be the same thing every single time. So it's gonna be level 1 stuff, so I'm just gonna Omni-Gel it. Oh, hey, equipment. Okay, what I'm gonna do here is, I'm not normally gonna do this. You guys normally aren't gonna see all of the leveling up and everything, but because I got Ashley like a third of the way through the video, and I really can't afford to not have her have, you know, points and equipment and all that because I'm on Insanity, I'm gonna spend her stuff really quick. Hopefully the rest of the squad mates will come to me at a better point in time. I'm not planning to use Ashley very much, especially not when I get, say, Garrus and Tally in them. So I'm just kind of spending her points. Right now I just need her to fill in Garrus's spot of being kind of my long-range specialist, so I need her to have heavy armor, I need her to have her combat skills, I need her to be able to use an assault rifle well and a sniper rifle and all that stuff. So I'm going to spend all this real quick here. Really quick. Click, 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 click. You can at least see how this is used, so that's nice. I guess I can go like... I guess I can even do this. Ugh. There we go. Okay, so spend her points, and I'll give her some equipment really quick. Wow, can just Omni-Gel that, and I can Omni-Gel that. Okay, Ashley Williams. We're gonna give her a nice assault rifle, and a nice sniper rifle. Let me really quickly here give her some, you know, decent stuff so she can actually help kill stuff. The wiki, which I mentioned in the last thing, has a lot of tips about things like what can squad mates actually use and what can they not use. There's certain things like stability and accuracy upgrades actually don't do any good for squad mates. So that's really important to pay attention to when you're doing this stuff. Here we go, that didn't take very long. And I'll save really quick. There we go. Yeah, that's really important to pay attention to.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
I spent my first few run-through giving my squad mates... Oh, here's another thing. You always get this armor from this crate every time, and I don't need it here. It's actually really good armor. I often wear it quite a ways into the game. But yeah, I was giving my squad mates stuff that was just absolutely, they won't, stability and accuracy don't matter to them. There's some other stuff that heat generation and damage is really what matters to them. And oh, Geth, hi. I knew you were there, you weren't pinging. But I am a Vanguard, so I guess I should be coming at you fairly close range. Let's deal with you. Every time I do Eden Prime on Insanity, I'm like, this is not as hard as I thought it should be. Am I really on Insanity? And then I double check, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm really on Insanity. Or I run into some situation where I'm like, oh god, I'm really on Insanity. But I have to remind myself that it's the beginning of the game. Of course it's going to be relatively easy. Oh, that huh means they have a specific comment.
Impaling victims instead of just shooting them. There must be some reason behind it.
Classic psychological warfare. They're using terror as a weapon.
And then Kaiden has a comment.
That man was still alive when they stuck him on the spike.
Killing us isn't enough. The Geth want us to suffer.
Yeah, if your squad mates say huh, that means something is nearby. They have a specific comment on, so you can talk to your different squad mates and they'll comment on it. Let's go look at... Where is it? There should be something here, shouldn't there?
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Okay, so I guess we're going up the ridge.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
And I don't need any of this stuff. I have pretty much the best weapons in the game already. It's nice. I have less inventory management to worry about. I did all that during my casual run. I don't really need to worry about, do I need money? Do I need weapons? Nah, not really. There's some better armor I could get for some of my squad mates, and I could definitely use good Omni tools because unfortunately the game only ports in stuff that your Shepard can use. So while a Vanguard can use a bioamp, she can't use the Omni tool. So all the good Omni tools I have, gone. I'm gonna have to get new ones.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up. Oh god, they're still alive.
Oh boy, that's what they were doing to the guy on the spike, huh? Ugh. Alright. This is not gonna be fun times. And the husk goes flying. That was nice. Okay. Kaiden Alenka, why are you using an assault rifle? That makes no sense whatsoever. You are barely trained in pistols, let alone assault rifles, Kaiden. Seriously. Sentinel, get your act together. Okay, good. You changed. Yeah, the husks will just come right up on you. Flush you right out of cover. Okay, there we go.
Negative contact.
You're gonna see me saving a lot. This game does not autosave before or after battles, so I don't want to have to go back through that again and redo the whole video. Oh, see, there's another thing for them to say.
It must take a few hours for the spikes to turn people into husks.
And what does Kaiden have to say?
Now we know what those spikes are for. Turning our own dead against us.
Yep. More Omnigel. Omnigel's always good because Omnigel will let me just open things without having to worry about the freaking... Omnigel lets you repair the tank you get later and lets you open containers without having to worry about going through the little container game. So that's always nice. Now that we've gotten away from there, let's see what Ashley has to say about Eden Prime in general.
This world was safe until the Geth showed up. It used to be beautiful here.
Okay. More stuff? Oh, hey! That might actually be useful armor for a certain Turian I'll get later on. Omnigel. Grenades that I'm not using. Probably should be using those
That
more.
door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Now this is the first description you hit in the game, and there's no way that you can fail this. If you fail, it'll let you do it again. Usually that's not the case, but I'm just gonna well, no, I'll show you the game. See, it's this little Frogger game on the PC. I've heard it's different on consoles. I don't really know. Ah! Okay, I'm normally not this bad at this, but, I'm talking over it. You can see, look, it'll let you do it again. Normally it wouldn't. Normally you'd either not be able to get in or you'd have to use Omnigel. So, let me actually do this for real. Normally I'm just gonna shove Omnigel into it, but I thought I'd show you guys the first time. Woohoo! There we go. And you get experience. So even if you don't need stuff, it's nice, you know, to do that. Not to mention, I have a completionist thing where I have to open everything I run into.
Thank the Maker. Hurry! Close the door before they come back.
I have a theory about Dr. Manuel, which I will share with you after with this conversation.
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry. Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
Oh, Manuel. Leaving the beacon there wouldn't have done any good.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
You can actually knock Manuel down here, but I'm not gonna... Liv's not
Williams,
that rude.
take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Okay, my theory on Manuel is that he actually, was affected by the beacon and has seen the same images that Shepard winds up seeing, but he obviously was already kind of unstable and didn't handle it very well. I hate that trope, the genius and madness are two sides of the same coin trope. I absolutely hate it. It's really not true. It's kind of gross, but BioWare has not always been great on that stuff, so. Yeah. So, my Dr. Manuel theory. That is my grand theory for this video for you guys. Ooh, I think we'll be ending on an interesting note here. There's Nihilus. And who's this?
Sarin. Nihilus. This isn't your mission, Sarin. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
A note about Sarin. Ooh, a note about Sarin after,
What is that? Off in the
What is
distance.
that? Yikes.
Shit! Look at the size of it.
Yikes. Okay. Sarin's model was not originally... he was originally supposed to have a different model at the beginning of the game. All those tubes and stuff you see on him were not originally supposed to be there. So if you're a little confused by... why does nobody think anything's going on with Sarin when he's got all the tubes sticking out of him? It's because BioWare basically did not give him the right model. I know I was really confused for months and a couple years, actually, until I found out, oh, he was supposed to look like a normal Turian, like, you know, Nihilus or Garrus or somebody, up until later on in the game. Oops. Let's get rid of these husks, because they will kill my entire party if I'm not careful, like they're doing. Oh my gosh. Okay. And then let's kill the Geth at a distance. Can I get a grenade out that far? Excellent! I got a grenade out that far. I'm rather proud of that, actually. That was a pretty good shot. Okay. And we'll
Negative
go
contacts, Commander.
down here. Open this up. Okay. Shove some metagel into this.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out. We're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
And now Liv's been a really paragon up until now, but now the Renegade comes out.
If there's something you're not telling me...
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You greedy bastard. You weren't running for your life. You were running to check on your merchandise.
No, it's not like that. I just knew there were some packages here, something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
I'm only gonna ask this once. Think long and hard before you lie to me again. Are you sure all you've got is one lousy pistol?
Wait, I just remembered. I just had it in my pocket. You might as well take that too. That's everything, really.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
Ooh, would she actually threaten these people? I don't know if she's quite at the point of threatening people at gunpoint, so she'll get there later. Well, let's go with this.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport if he's still alive.
I have to go.
Good luck.
All right, guys. Oh, yeah. Useless pistol for me. Paragon and Renegade points, though. That was important. Okay, this is going to end this video. I will pick up again. Actually, I'm going to go into the thing here real quick and pull some stuff out of the storage locker. But once I'm done with that, this is going to end the video. Next time we will get to the spaceport and find out what the heck Sarin is doing here and why did he shoot Nihilus in the back? Nihilus, we barely knew you either. People keep dying. What's going on? Alright. I hope you're enjoying these videos. Please like and comment on the video. Please subscribe to my channel. I love to get feedback. I would love to know, you know, what do you like? What do you dislike? And I will see you guys soon in the next video. Thanks for watching.